In a quiet corner of a sunny farm, there lived a chicken named Cluck. Unlike the other chickens who spent their days pecking at the ground, chasing bugs, and clucking cheerfully, Cluck had a constant frown on his beak and a scowl in his eyes. He was a grumpy chicken, and he was proud of it. Each morning, as the rooster crowed, the other chickens fluttered out of the coop with excited clucks. But Cluck would grumble, another day to put up with these feathers and worms. One sunny day, as the chickens gathered around for a game of tag, Cluck sat sulking under the shade of an old oak tree. "Why bother?" he grumbled. "It's just a game, and I'm not interested." A young, bright-eyed chick named Peep scampered over. "Why are you so grumpy, Cluck? Aren't you happy to be out here in the sunshine?" Cluck snorted. "Happiness is overrated. The world is full of annoyances." Peep tilted her head. "But isn't there anything you like?" Cluck thought for a moment, then grumbled, "I do like the taste of corn, but that's about it." Peep's eyes sparkled. "Why don't you try joining us for a game? Maybe you'll find something else you enjoy." Cluck rolled his eyes, but followed Peep to the game. At first, he was as grumpy as ever, but as he watched the others dart around and laugh, a tiny smile began to tug at the corners of his beak. Eventually, Peep invited Cluck to play. Reluctantly, he joined in, and to his surprise, he found himself chasing after the other chickens, and even letting out a small chuckle when he was tagged. As the sun began to set, the chickens gathered around for a feast of corn. Cluck was about to sit alone when Peep nudged him. "Come join us." Cluck hesitated but then took a seat beside Peep. As they enjoyed the corn, Cluck realized that the day hadn't been so bad after all. From that day on, Cluck wasn't the grumpy chicken he used to be. He still had his moments of grumbling, but he found joy in the games and the company of his fellow chickens. He discovered that sometimes happiness comes from unexpected places and that it was okay to let a little sunshine into his life. And so, on that sunny farm, the once grumpy chicken learned that life was a bit more bearable and even a bit enjoyable when you allowed yourself to join in the fun.